Okay, so I hope last class we had discussed about what is Jenkins, what is CACD tool, and CACD. Mostly we are going to discuss Jenkins, and what are the main benefits of Jenkins? Just we discuss, right? So what is the main role in Jenkins? So Jenkins is a open source automation CI/CD tool. So continuous integration and continuous deployment. So that case mostly we go for Jenkins. So already last class we discussed. Let me see. Continuous integration and also continuous deployment. So already we have code. Already we have source code and all. Already we have source code and all. And if you push any new changes to repository, I want to integrate that new code to existing code. I want to trigger the build, and we want to check the results immediately. Without Jenkins, without Maven also we can do it. That is almost old process that is deprecated. Nowadays there is a lot of tools available in market, and with the help of these DevOps tools, we are going to automate. We have many tools available in market, and with the help of these tools, and we can easily integrate, and we can easily trigger the build, and we can get results very fast. So no need to wait long time, no need to wait long time. So that case mostly we go for these are the tools. Even if you go here, there is many tools, CI/CD tools. So list of CI/CD tools, CI/CD tools. There is many tools available in market. So these all are the CI/CD tools, guys. We can use anyone, but most of the cases Java people, Jenkins is the one of the top most open source CI/CD tool, and mostly we can use Java people, not only Java. So any technologies we can use Salesforce, we can use .NET. It will support all technologies. Now see here, Travis CA also GitLab. Right? GitHub already This is also same GitLab. GitLab nothing but multiple options available. We can use repository. Same way we can use CI/CD part also. TeamCity, Circle CI, Bamboo. These are the body that is a uh, Spinker. There is a lot of tools available in market. If anyone, but all our purpose is same, guys. Don't confuse here. All our purpose is same only. Only few options it will change, and a few configurations it will change. Remaining output is same only. All our purpose is same only. So Jenkins we can use, GitLab we can use, TeamCity we can use, Bamboo we can use, Circle CI we can use. So these are the lot of tools available in market. So that is depends on client, depends on project. We are going to work with any tool. But most of the cases, mostly real time we are using Jenkins, or some project mostly they are using GitLab also. That is CI/CD as well as repository. Both purpose we can use GitLab. Okay. So anyway, now we are in Jenkins, right? So we'll see what is Jenkins and how it will work. Now already last class we seen, right? Jenkins is a automation open source automation CI/CD tool, and with the help of Jenkins, we can build and we can test the our software project continuously, and with the help of immediately we can get results, and it is easier for developers as well as testers. Once the build is done, we can easily check it whether build is success or not, whether our code is working or not. If it is working, it will move next step. If it is not working, again we are refixing it. So that case, now these are the benefits. Already last class we seen, right? So there is lot of advantages. This is first is open source, and no need to install any other packages as well except Java, and this is also free of cost, and the main thing is platform independent. So we can set up Windows, we can set up Linux, we can set up Mac OS, we can any way, any flavor. And the one of the great right, one of the greatness of Jenkins is Jenkins provide hundreds of plugins. With the help of these plugins, we can easily integrate other tools. Other tools means any tools. That is nothing but right, Maven and or Gradle or Salesforce, any different other technologies, and we can easily right, so deploy the code in test environment wherever you want. Automatically it will deploy it. And if you want to, we can implement your own script also. If you want to, we can implement your own script also. That case we would go for so Jenkins. I hope already last class we discussed. And so anyone any doubt guys, yesterday class? I hope clear, right, as of now? If it is clear, let's move on to, so what is so continuous integration. Now we know, right, Jenkins is CA and CD, continuous integration. Now see here, continuous integration is a way to increase code quality without putting an extra button on the developers. So developer keep on developing the code and they are pushing to central repository. Once the developer push the code to central repository, I want to right, I want to merge this code to existing code, and we need to trigger the build, and see here, test and check the your code handle on the server automatically, and reported back to you. So once build is done, what Jenkins will do, Jenkins trigger the build. Once build is done, and automatically will get email whether that is success or whether that is fail. See here, and reduce the integration risk for developers, and we can usually reduce right, reduce the integration risk for developers, and increase your code quality. How much code quality developers maintaining, what is the code quality testers are maintaining. So these and all also we can easily configure, and higher code quality and run test cases. If right, so generally every project, each project, they are maintaining some test cases, that is JNU test cases or Selenium test cases. There is different test cases they are maintaining, depends on project. So that is so once the deployment is done, actually in real time we are maintaining some test cases. So test cases, that is JUnit test cases, that is depends on project. JUnit test cases or Selenium test cases, Selenium test cases. This is some test cases they are maintaining. Once the deployment is done, once you deployed your code to test environment or any production environment, we are running these test cases. So what are the flows, how many, which areas mostly developer changed, and so those and all if you want to find it, so that case we are running some test cases. So but this is not our part. So actually these test cases written by developer are testers only, you don't worry. Okay, so now just we are going to learn how to execute this test case. That's it. We can configure these test cases in Jenkins side, and automatically it will trigger. Automatically it will trigger. But this and all we are not going to write. Only developers and testers only they are writing these test cases. We are going to run those test cases. Now see here, and less time deployment, and deploy your code different environments. The quality of right, life improvement of testers. So already last class we seen, right, so that is the continuous integration. If we come to here, so this is the main how it will work. Now see here, so this is the architecture guys. If you understand Jenkins, this is the architecture. If you understand this, nothing. Okay, just assume these are the developers. Already daily I am drawing, right? So same story here also. See, these are the developers. One developer working on Java, one developer HTML side, one developer PHP side, and this is our source code, or GitHub or Bitbucket or TFS or SV and whatever it may be. Okay, this is our source code, and these developers are different code files. So Python developer is there, HTML developer, this is a Java developer. So these are the Java developers. Okay, once the development is done, they push, see, right, once they updated, they push their code to source code, that is our repository. This is nothing but central repository. So this is nothing but central repository. What Jenkins will do, Jenkins keep on monitoring your repository, keep on monitoring your repository. If any new changes come to our repository, Jenkins pick that code, and it is in your right, CA, it is integrate that code and all, and with the help of build tools, whether it is Maven, Gradle or and so we are going to use different build tools. And once build is succeeded, what Jenkins will do, automatically deploy into one test server. So what the testers will do, tester will test the server, and they will check the functionality and all. Or we can execute Selenium test cases also manual. If you want to, we can check manually, or if we have any right test cases, JNU test cases or Selenium test cases and all. So that test cases and all we can execute it. So or else we can check manually. Once everything is done, once everything is working fine, if there is no issues, so what finally we are going to deploy? We are going to deploy your release. That is nothing but print. We are going to deploy the production environment. So who are working here, who are using this? Only customers, end users using our this production environment. So this is the entire flow. Already right? Same flow only. Clear, guys? So this is the repository and this is the Jenkins. Jenkins always monitoring your source code. If any changes come to our repository, with the help of these build tools, it is triggering the build. Once build is succeeded, it is generating the artifact files, that is war file or jar file, and once that is done, automatically it is deployed into the test environment. The testers will test the functionality, test the project. If everything goes fine, and finally we are going to deploy the same packages in production environment. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? Hello? Yes or no?
No, sir.
So same story, already these steps and all, how it will execute and all. Now if you see here, continuous integration means so continuous integration is the development practice. So they are keep on pushing new changes to repository, which the developer require commit changes to the source code or shared repository several times in a single day. So they are going to deploy multiple times, right? They are going to deploy multiple times. So where is that? See here. So that's a shared repository or so any right source code or shared repository. In single day they are pushing multiple times. Every commit made in the repository, this is nothing but build. If you push any changes to in repository, automatically it will trigger the one build. That is nothing but one build. So this allow to team detect the problems easily. Now see here, commit changes to source code and CA integration, build the code, test the code and deploy the your code. That's it. So if you push any changes to repository, what it will do? So Jenkins always monitoring your repository, that is repository. So developers every day they are pushing multiple times, right? See here several times a day. So we don't know when they are going to push. They are pushing single day multiple times. So with the help of this commit, it is triggering the build. Once build is succeeded, once a build is success. So now what it will do? Build the code and we will test the code and we are going to deploy that code, same packages, same components. That's it. This is nothing but continuous integration. Already we have source code. Developers keep on working on same project. They are pushing new changes to repository. It is triggering the build. Once build is done and we are test the build the code, we are test the code and we are going to deploy the code. So this is nothing but continuous integration. So now if we come to here, before continuous integration, suppose we are not using any Jenkins, suppose we are not using any Maven, we are not using any automation, these are DevOps tools. So what is the process? Now see here, before continuous integration, just assume, right now I don't know Jenkins, right now we don't know Jenkins. Okay, so how to implement this process and all, how to deploy automatically any one server? See here, the entire source code was built, then tested. See here, the entire source code was built and they need to test. Developer have to wait to test the results. See here, so if you don't have any Jenkins, if you are not using any build tools and all, once development, that is nothing but waterfall model. Already in demo classes we explained, right? Already we saw that and all. So what is waterfall model and what is the process? How we are going to deploy our project code, our source code into so production environment or any server. That is the old process. That is the old process. Same process here. See here, developer have to wait for test results. Immediately we cannot see, we cannot check our results whether our code is success or not. and there is no feedback, guys. This is the main disadvantage. If I push any code, if I push or if we change, if we update anything my source code, we are not getting any emails, whether it is success or whether it is fail, or someone is pushed or someone is modified, or build is success or build failed. There is no feedback. This is the main disadvantages. Now see here, there is no there is no feedback, and we have to wait once right, testing is done, and so the entire source code we are going to deploy at a time. Here not like that. If you are using if you are using if you are using right, continuous, after continuous integration, see here, every commit made in the source code, build and test the results. If you push any new changes to repository, automatically it will trigger the build. Now see here, developer know the test results of every commit made in our source code. If you push any changes, we are it is generating one commit id, right? I hope everyone know. If you push any changes, your local, if you push any changes to local repository, it is generating one commit id, and with the help of right, so automatically build will trigger, and every build we are getting emails. So what is the log and all, whether a build was success or build was failed, we can check it. So these are the some of the steps. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? So what is if you are not using CI, what is the problem? If you are using CI CD tool, what is the advantages? So what we can achieve? Got it? Anyone any doubt here?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now see here. So there is a Jenkins, right? So mostly real time. So if you Java, if you are working with Java, mostly we are using these are the build tools, and these are the frameworks. But frameworks and all, that is not our part. So this framework, this is right, test cases and all taking care by testers or developers. You don't worry. But build tools and all, so we are going to learn how to configure, and right, so how to generate artifact files. This right, this and all we are taking part. But test, these are writing test case and all taking care by only developers or testers. These are the build tools in market, guys. And Maven, Gradle, so these all are used for only Java related. MS build, this is mostly used for .NET projects. So Java, .NET and all, mostly they are using a Microsoft build, and Java projects mostly we are using Maven. So now Maven is the topmost one of the framework, right? Build framework, and with the help of Maven, we can generate our build artifact files. Or this is the Ant also, this is the one of the main build tool in olden days. Now it is right, Maven is crossed Ant. So nowadays most of the Java people, Java projects running on only Maven. Alright, so if it is some cases they are using Gradle also. That is our requirement. Depends on client, depends on project. We are going to use any one build tool. So these are the framework guys. We can use JUnit test cases, NUnit test cases, MS test cases, Selenium test cases, fitness test cases. These are written by someone. Just we are going to execute only. Okay, we are not going to write anything. Just we are going to execute, but it depends on project only, and each every project, if they are using any test case and all, we are executing. If there is no test case, we are not going to execute anything. So these are the so build tools, and so some of the tools and all. Now if you want to install Jenkins, there is a minimum requirement. So this is a necessary configuration. Nowadays I hope all laptops, desktop and all, we have minimum requirements, you don't worry. Now see here how to install Jenkins. So enter also many people, they are asking. So did you set up any Jenkins in Windows or Linux machine? Do we have hands-on experience on how to set up Jenkins, how to configure jobs in any environment, Windows and Linux? They are asking. So just we need to know how to the installation and all are different. Right? There is multiple ways we can do it. But anyway, real time we are following one way, and I am going to show only that process only. But for practice purpose, we can set up multiple ways. Practice purpose, we can set up multiple ways, but real time we are following standard way. But real time we are following only standard way, guys. Okay. Suppose so right, so if you go to here, I hope everyone know how to install Java and all. So Java is mandatory, guys. If you want to set up a Jenkins, Java is mandatory. Without Java, it won't run Maven also. It won't run Jenkins also. It won't run Tomcat also. So Java is mandatory almost all. Okay. So I hope everyone know. So how to install Java and all. Okay, already sir also highlighted, right? So let me check it whether which version installed. So how to check it in my machine Java is running or not? Go to window R and type cmd, and here also we can check it. So how to check it, guys? Java, whether Java is running or not. So Java space hyphen hyphen which version, so it is running. So see here in my machine, so open JDK 11 already installed. No need to install again. Okay. So how to check Maven, guys? Maven version. Which version it is running?
MVN
MVN space hyphen
hyphen version.
version, or we can use V also.
Okay, sir.
Hyphen V. Okay. So now see here Apache Maven 3.8. So my machine 3.8 is running, and this is my Maven home directory, and this is my Java, and so there is some basic information and all. So now, so Java is ready, no problem, no need to install. I hope everyone know. If anyone have doubt, please let me know. So I will install, or else I will directly go to set up the Jenkins only. Now, how to download a Jenkins? So Jenkins. So now if you go here, so if you go here, Jenkins and all, there is a, see, if you come to here, multiple ways we can do it, guys. But remember, but real time we are following only, so real time we are following MSI file only, but practice purpose we can use war file, or so in real time we are using a Tomcat server or download war file we need to deploy, that is different way. Okay. So now see here, if you want to download specific Jenkins, now go on here, go to browser, just type download Jenkins, that's it. We'll get a different way URLs. So download. So this is the official website, guys. So this is the official website. See here, Jenkins download and deployment, or we can click on this one also, whatever it may be, click on anyone. Now if we click on here, now see here, Jenkins download and deployment. See here, the Jenkins project produces two release line. One is stable version and other one is rate weekly release. LTS means a long-term support. So weekly release means every week they are updating some features and all. So that, but anyway, real time we are not going to use latest one, but make sure that so real time mostly we are using older versions only. The new version means there is some bugs, there is some issues. So that is the reason real time 100% we are not going to use latest version. We are using old version only, at least 1 year, 6 months and all. Okay. So this is the long term and this is the weekly release. That is up to you. We can download anyone. Now see here, this is the catalog. If you want to fast release, if you want to older versions, click on this. And if you want to latest release, click on this. Download, see here. So these are the flavors, guys. See here, this is the download Jenkins. This is the latest version 2.40 long term support, and this is the 413. This is the latest version. See here 401. This is the 413. This is the latest version weekly release. This is the long term. Okay. Now if we observe here, there is different flavors available here. Docker is there, Kubernetes is there, Ubuntu, Red Hat, Windows, OpenSUSE, Fedora. There is different flavors. So where you want to install Windows or Linux or Ubuntu and all. So you now see here, click on the Windows. Click on Windows. If you click on Windows, automatically it will start the, see here, download is started. Now observe here, download is started. See Jenkins.msa file. In real time, mostly we are using MSI file, or some cases we are using war file. Later I will show you how to set up war and all. So for the timing, just follow these steps only. Later we'll see. Now MSI file is done. Now see here. So now go to download directory. Go to download directory. So go to here, download directory, and this is the MSF files, Microsoft installation. Just double click it, that's it. Now if you double click means now see here, welcome to Jenkins. Welcome to Jenkins. Now see here 2.4. Right now I am using 2.4, and so click on next. and where you want to install. These are the basic steps, guys. So if you want to, we can change the path, or else blindly click on next, next, next. That's it. Okay, click on next, and so this is the license, the login type. So if we have account, we can select. Right now I am using so local system. Select local system. That is the local system, and click on next. And this is the port number, guys. So Jenkins default port number is 8080. This is also very very important. Many people asking. So Jenkins default port number 8080. So Jenkins server default port number 8080. Tomcat server default port number also 8080. Tomcat server Tomcat server default port number 8080, and Oracle default port number DB. This is the Oracle server, and this is server default port number also 8080. Now we have doubt, sir, all servers port number default 8080, right? And how we can manage these servers? For example, my name also same, your name also same. So how to call it? There is a conflict, right? There is a conflict, right? So that is the reason. But real time here, practice purpose, I can set up all in same mission. But if we come to real time, all are running different missions, guys. We are not going to set up all servers in same mission. So Jenkins is running one different mission in real time. But anyway, here I am going to set up all in same missions only. So Jenkins is running one mission, and Tomcat server we are going to configure different missions. Tomcat server we are configure different, and so our DB and all, anyway DB and all separate only. So these are, now there is no conflict, right? But if you want to, this is just assume this is a Windows, this is a Windows mission, or this is a Linux, whatever it may be. Okay, so if I install Tomcat, means there is a conflict, only one server is working, so other server we cannot access, because there is a conflict, right? All server port number is same only. So that is the reason real time we are maintaining, for every server we are maintaining different operating system, different instance. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? Don't confuse. Okay. So Jenkins server default port number 8080. Tomcat server default port number 8080. So in real time we are not going to install all in the same mission. We are maintaining for every server different instance. But for here practice purpose, I am going to here. Or if you want to, we can change port numbers. Okay. So these are the default port number, and so if we need, we can change that port number. Clear, guys? Anyone any doubt here? Hello.
No, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. Now, so now see here, this is what is this default port number 8080. So this port number range, we can give any number, guys, 1 to 65,535. This is the port number range. We can give port number in between any number. 4 digit number we can, by default we are following 4 digit number only. By default in real time we are following default port number only. In case if you want to change the port number, we can give in between 1 to 65,535. We can give any number, that is the your. Okay, now this port number is available or not, just check it, test the port number. Anyway, right now it is available. Right now I am not using anywhere. So now see here, tick mark means it is available. So if you want to, we can change 90908181, whatever you want, we can change it. So anyway, right now I am following same port number. That's it. Test it, and click on next. Now this is the installation path, guys. See here, it is using Java. Internally, Jenkins server need Java package. Now it is internally it is using Java software. Okay, if you want to, we can change it. That's it, and click on next, and click on the install. Now see here, guys. That's it. Now see here. So complete the Jenkins 2.0, click on the finish. That's it. Now one step is done. Already, so one step is done. So now see here, install Jenkins, and download this so our MSF file, and so unlock this. First step is done. And second step also, I downloaded, I installed. That is also done. Now how to do some of the step? Now see here. Now installation is done. Now first step is download the. So here what I did, so first download the Jenkins. I installed. Now how to access it? Next step. So now how to start Jenkins server, or how to right, run our Jenkins server. First check it. How to check? Windows only this is. In Linux it will change. Now how to start Jenkins? Now that is done, right? Now check the status. Yes, which status? Jenkins server status. Now installation is done. How to check in Windows? So there is one command, guys. So go to services. Windows mostly services.msc. This is the command, guys. Go to run. Type services dot. So services.msc. We can see all services in Windows machine. This is not Linux. Windows only. This command run only Windows machine. And so this is the command, guys, services.msc. Okay, so if you give this command, we can see what are the services running on our mission, my mission. Okay, I can check it here. Now see here, so some status, some services are running, some services are stopped mode. Now just now I installed Jenkins, right? Search here J means Jenkins. Now see here, Jenkins description, Jenkins automation server. Status is running. Clear, guys? Now see, we can see the entire status. And if you want to stop the server, here left side we can see stop the service. And if you want to restart the service, in left side we can observe here restart the service. Now what is this meaning? Jenkins server is running or not? MSA. Clear? Now Jenkins server is running. Got it, guys? Anyone any doubt here?
No, sir.
So this is okay. My Jenkins server is running. Now how to access your Jenkins server? In real time also, in interview also, many people ask these steps, guys. How to configure Jenkins? Now how to access? Now go to browser. Now go to browser. Our service is running. My Jenkins server is running. No problem. If you want to, we can restart the service. If you want to, we can stop the service. Anyway, server service is running. How to access? So go to browser. Any browser, guys. So just type https colon localhost localhost colon, what is the default port number, guys? Jenkins server default port number
8080.
8080. Suppose if already you changed, give that number. Now see here, still it is load the page. Localhost spelling correct one, right? So localhost colon 8080. First time, right? So it is running. Now see here. So already it is available. My mission, the workspace and all, it is reback. But your case, we can't see all these jobs and all. So we can. This is the home page. Generally, we can see this is the Jenkins server. Or else let me delete. Again, I will reinstall it. Okay. There is we need to do some steps and all. I will show you. Okay. This is last batch. Already I used Jenkins. I forgot to delete that workspace and all. So that is the reason it is pulling that existing workspace and all. See here, these are the existing workspace and all. I don't want. Let me delete those one first. How to uninstall, guys? If you want to uninstall any package, Windows, go to Control Panel. Go to Control Panel. You know, right? So if you want to uninstall any packages, so Panel, Control Panel. Click on the Control Panel and go to Programs and Features. And here we can see Jenkins. Just uninstall it. This is the one part. So uninstall, if once uninstallation is done, so it won't delete that entire workspace and all. We need to delete that one also. So where is that path? Go to C drive. Go to C drive, and so here program files. in Jenkins. Here we can see somewhere Jenkins delete this path also. This is one step. Continue. This is also deleted, and somewhere we need to delete the workspace and all. So C colon, how to delete, guys? C colon, where is that one more path also we can see, right? Anyone, old student? System,
Edit system.
somewhere it is storing. I think C drive, users. Where is C drive? Users and HP, and so here MS.NET Jenkins M2. That is C colon. Let me check it. There is some dot Jenkins is there. Dot Jenkins path. I forgot that path. Let me search it. Somewhere it is storing that all jobs and all. Let me delete that one also. So now perfect it will work. So now program files already I deleted. Somewhere there is Jenkins workspace and all already it is storing. So let me delete that one, or else it is coming same path only. Mm. In C colon system some, I forgot that entire path. Mm, mm. So Jenkins, right? C colon documents. This is not. Users desktop GitLab, not that one. C colon users. Users SP document div. What are previous guys? What is that path? So there is some different somewhere it also it is storing. Anyone any idea that path? I need to delete that old workspace and all. అందరు మర్చిపోయినారా? Let me search. We can see HP download users HP app data. We can find here app here roaming user HP app data. Okay. So now go to here users HP app data. Actually that is hidden files. Or else somewhere I can see. Visual Studio. Mhm. How to show hidden files? That is actually hidden file. Now let me check it is giving that path or not. C colon program data Jenkins. This is the path actually. Okay. C colon program data Jenkins dot Jenkins. Okay. C colon program data. Now we got it. So C colon. So program slash under C colon program data Jenkins dot Jenkins. So this is the Jenkins. This is the dot Jenkins. I need to delete this one. Okay. So now delete this. That's it. This is actually continue. Just remember, so we need to delete here also. Otherwise, it is picking that old jobs and all. This is the workspace. So C colon program data, not program files. Program data Jenkins dot Jenkins. There is workspace is there. First, let me delete this one. This is temp data and all. This is my workspace, and sometimes I use right. It is storing here. Once I deleted this space, now let me install Jenkins. Now we can see step by step scratch level. Now just guys, once that is deleted, now I deleted permanently in my Jenkins workspace and all. Now I am going to install the Jenkins server. Press. Now it is working everything scratch level. Earlier we see right the existing jobs and all it is pulling because of this workspace. Okay. Now I am clean up everything. I deleted everything in my machine and see now I'm going to install fresh Jenkins server. There is many jobs is there, that is the size is large, it is deleting all files. So anyone any doubt guys as of now? Clear, right? Just I deleted my existing workspace and all, that's it. So now I'm going to install the so Jenkins server. Now it will come so a step by step. It is asking some default password and it is asking some plugins. So that steps and all we didn't see earlier. Now I'm going to install, right? Now we can see all steps. So scratch level. So how to set up Jenkins server and all. So as of now, anyone any doubt? Clear guys? Okay. Now I'll delete it. Now let me install my Jenkins server. Now see here, go to download. Now I don't have anything in my machine. Old that is download. Just click on this. That's it. Now installation is very simple guys. Click on next. Select local and install port number 8080. That's it. That's it. Click on next. Next. So now see here. Finish. Okay. So refresh it. Now go to here service.msc and check the Jenkins. Anyway, it is running. And if you want to stop Jenkins server, or if you want to, we can start also. That is your wish. So anyway, Jenkins server is running. Close this. Now how to access, how to open your Jenkins server. So go to browser and type localhost colon colon default port number. What is the default port number? 8080. That's it. So if you use a default port number, now your Jenkins server, this is see here, now it is coming different screen, right? Earlier it is full my existing workspace and all. Now see here, please wait while Jenkins is ready, getting ready. Now see here, unlock your Jenkins server. This is the initial password, guys. This is the initial password. No need to remember. Just go to this path. See here, p colon program data Jenkins secrets. This is the initial password. Copy this line. No need to remember. Copy this line and give another tab or somewhere. Paste it. Now this is the initial password. Copy this, and come to here. Just paste it. So anyway, I'm going to change this password and all. Click on continue. Now, so see here, this is guys customize Jenkins. Now what is the Jenkins advantages? Jenkins provides hundreds of plugins, right? So now there is two types of selected plugins or suggested plugin. So whatever you want, we can select it. For best practice, we are selecting a suggested plugin. What are the necessary plugins we need? That and all Jenkins it is going to install. Select suggested plugin. That's it. Now see here, first time guys, make sure that you have proper internet, otherwise it won't work. So here we are getting many failures first time, right? And so it is expecting, so it is downloading all plugins and all internet only. So if you have proper internet, so all plugins will pass. If you don't have proper internet, some of plugins will fail. Even if you fail, no problem, we can install later also. That is okay. But anyway, if you have proper internet, everything goes fine. Okay, smooth, no failures. So these are the steps, guys. Wherever you want, in Linux or Windows, real time also same steps, same process. Don't confuse here. Here what steps I am following. In real time also we are following same steps. Anyone any doubt here? Suggested plugin, customized plugin. Customized means so which plugins you want, we can select only that plugins. Suggested plugin means so by default, so what are the necessary plugins? By default some plugins it will come. I'm just now I am installing only suggested plugin. See here, this is the folder plugin, timestamp plugin, workspace cleanup plugin. These all are the plugins, guys. These all are the plugins. Now observe here. So these all are the plugins. These all are the plugins. Pipeline plugin, Ant plugin, Gradle plugin, GitHub branch source plugin, pipeline plugin, LDAP server plugin, email extension plugin. So these are the default plugins. Now I selected suggested, right? So these are the default plugins. So I don't want these plugins, sir. So if you want to only customize it, just click on the second option. So anyone any doubt, guys, here? Hello? Yes or no?
Sir.
Okay. So if anyone connected laptop, try parallel also. So it will work. And if we have any challenges, any issues, so we can see. Okay. If already set up, directly we can work with Jenkins. If new joiners, just try to download Jenkins MSA file and try to install it. Same steps. In our mission also we can follow, we can see same steps. There is no variation, no difference. Here it will take some time based on your internet speed. It is installing this all default plugins and all. Once this is done, next step we are going to create a username and password and all. We are going to log in specific username. So this is the one way, or so if you want to install, there is multiple ways we can set up Jenkins, but real time we are following same this way, guys. Or some cases we are following so download war file, and so we need Tomcat server also. We need to deploy that war file Tomcat server, and we can access that Jenkins server also. I will show you later. So for the time being, just follow this exe file. But real time we are not going to stop this server and all. But here we can stop many times. We can start, we can stop and all. But real time we are not going to stop anything. So if you want to stop Jenkins server, if you want to restart Jenkins server, we need to raise a ticket, because in Jenkins server many jobs, many project jobs are running. If you stop means all jobs will go to down, right? So that is the reason. So be careful. And also if you want to stop, first you need approval. Why you need to stop Jenkins server? What is the problem? We need to give some explanation and all. But this is our local server, right? I am going to stop. I am going to restart multiple times. But real time, don't restart without approval, without permission. Okay. So now it is asking a next step. Enter your username. Give any username, guys. But anyway, here I am using admin. So we can set password. We can give any password, any username. That is your wish. So that is your wish. You don't worry. And I'm giving administrator. Any name, guys. This is, you can give any name. Okay. That's it. Clear? Save and continue. Save and continue. See here. Enter any name, username. Which user you want to log in your Jenkins server. Enter your username and enter password. Confirm password. Enter full name and email address. Save and continue. And so this is the see here, this is the Jenkins URL. Right now I am running my Windows local, right? So http colon localhost colon, this is the Jenkins URL. Save and finish. That's it. Start using Jenkins server. See, so this is the see here, this is the Jenkins home page, guys. So this is the Jenkins home page, and the left side see here, this is the dashboard and home page. This is the administrator. This is the username. Log out if you want to log out, and see here which version currently we are using. Jenkins 2.4, Jenkins 2.4, and there is many options available, and we'll see one by one. So next class. Okay. Now see here login. If you want to log out, so this is the home page. This is the logout. This is the username, logged in username, and this is the dashboard. And the new item, people, build history, and manage Jenkins. This is the heart of Jenkins, guys. So next 1 week we are going to discuss only manage Jenkins only. So this is the heart of Jenkins. All options available here only. All options available here only. We are going to learn only this option. Remaining is very simple only. So this is the main manage Jenkins. If you want to come home page, click on the dashboard. These are the build queues. Right now I don't have any builds, and these are the build executors. Only 2 executors available. Everything empty, empty only. And see here. So welcome to Jenkins. If you want to add something, if you want to add any description, your job and all, we can type this. Whatever you want, we can. This is the description only. This is the, so this is the DevOps Jenkins server. And so there is a lot of options available. And the next class I will explain so each and everything. So how to configure and how to create jobs and all, that and all. I hope you got it right. So how to set up Jenkins? Anyone, any doubt, guys, here? How to set up Jenkins? Suppose if you want to log out, see here there is a logout. It is asking so logout. Now it is asking username password. If I click on sign in button, see here invalid username password. We are unable to log in your Jenkins server. Already I given one username, right? So now I need to enter only that username. Otherwise it won't log in. Now see here. Now I can able to log in my Jenkins server. Clear, guys? Anyone, any doubt here? I hope you got right how to install, how to set up Jenkins server in Windows Mission. Anyone, any doubt here? Yes or no? Clear?
Not sir.
Okay.
Clear, sir.
So this interview also many people asked, guys. So what are the steps? how to set up Jenkins server. Do you have idea how to set up Jenkins server Windows? And they are asking like how to set up Jenkins server in Linux flavor. So these are the only simple steps only. Just at least orally we need to explain. So if you want to set up Jenkins, Java is mandatory. First we need to install the Java package and we need to download the Jenkins server MSA file, that is the exe file, and we need to install, and it is asking default port number and all. And so next that is done. Next it is asking some of right plugin, it is asking initial password and all. So we need to give initial password. Once that is done, it is asking plugins, suggested plugin or default plugins or suggested plugin or customized plugin. Once that is done, next it is asking a username. What is the default username to log into your Jenkins server? Admin username. Just enter and finish. Once you log into Jenkins server, so this is the home page. See here, I logged into administrator, and if you want to log out, we can log out. Clear? Anyone any doubt how to set up Jenkins server? Please try to set up Jenkins server. Next class I am going to explain how to create jobs and how to build the job and how to write some of basic steps and all we'll see. So that's